major new study which for the first time shows cell phones do seem to have some mysterious effect on the brain.
Some are calling the study a landmark event in our understanding of how cell phones affect the human body. 47 participants had cell phones placed on their left and right ears. One cell phone was activated but muted, the other was turned off. After 50 minutes, the researchers took PET scans of the subjects. Look at what they found. The image on the left shows what happened when the cell phone was turned on. The most active areas are in red. Notice the upper right part of the brain. That's the area closest to the antenna. Compare that with this image on the right of the same subject when they had their cell phones turned off.
A committee composed of scientists from 14 different countries working for the World Health Organization concluded that exposure to cell phone radiation is a possible carcinogen, and this expert World Health Scientific Committee found that there was a 40% increased risk of cancer.
What microwave radiation does, in the most simplistic term, is very similar to what happens to your food. When you put your food in a microwave oven, it's essentially cooking the brain.
The cell manufacturers themselves actually advise against putting the cell phone right next to your head or really anywhere in your body.
The Environmental Agency has pushed for more studies, saying cell phones could be as big a public health risk as smoking, asbestos, and leaded gasoline.
The greatest threat to health in this millennium is wireless technologies, without a doubt.
Wi-Fi, wireless internet, is in schools coast to coast. But why do some kids say Wi-Fi is making them sick?
Filling a school board meeting in Peterborough.
I don't know what I'm going to do if you have Wi-Fi in there. I can't do this to my daughter. I cannot put her through this experiment.
They're talking about radiation exposure from Wi-Fi or wireless internet. But these students say the convenience isn't worth the risk.
I had heart racing, headaches,
nauseous.
It's a really weird feeling.
Weak, and I'm really shaky.
And when they're not at school?
Does it happen on the weekends?
No.
There's no rhyme or reason to the symptoms. They range from headaches to nausea, heart palpitations, even rashes.
And remember, the younger the person, the more radiation into the brain. So you mothers out there who have toddlers next to you, who are pushing toddlers in a carriage, and you're on the phone, and this phone's out here, it's going into your children.
I think anyone who puts Wi-Fi into a school should be locked up for the rest of their life. I really do. I think they're not fit to walk on the surface of this planet.
Time out for many men of medicine usually means just long enough to enjoy a cigarette. And because they know what a pleasure it is to smoke a mild, good-tasting cigarette, they're particular about the brand they choose. Yes, according to this repeated nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.